Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai, and welcome to Jagadambe Reads the Holy Books of India, ShrimadBhagavatam383. As you may remember, the son of the king of Kashi swore to avenge his father's death. When his tapas was concluded, Mahadev came to him, listened to his desire, and said, "I will teach you the cult by name Abhichara, which is a special homa performed with the death of someone in mind." Sudakshina performed it, as he was taught to do, and out of the fire was born a terrible being. It was glowing like the fire whose other form it was. Its hair was like copper wires. The eyes was spitting fire, and it was brandishing a trident in its immense arms. The earth trembled at every step it took, and shouting hideously, the newly created form which spelt death rushed toward Dwarka. The citizens of Dwarka hid themselves wherever they could when they saw this dreadful being. Krishna was relaxing in his chambers playing a game of dice. He heard the men screaming with fear. He came out on the terrace and he saw the citizens rushing to his palace. They saw him and said, "Krishna, Krishna, a dreadful fire has entered the city, and it's burning everything in its path. It is hurrying toward your palace. Do something and save us from this fear." Krishna held out his hand and said, "Do not be afraid. I will take care of you." The dice was still in his hand, and with the other he took the chakra and sent it towards the form of fire, which, he knew, was the gift of the Lord Mahadev to Sudakshina. It was a demon, a Durdevata, one of the lesser gods, and it had to be quelled only by a weapon which was more powerful than itself. The chakra, glowing like the 12 suns at the end of the yuga, approached the form of fire. It could not bear the fury of the chakra, and so it turned round and fled from there. The chakra was pursuing it, and it entered the city of Sudakshina. And since he had sent it, it turned against him and burned him up. The city was also burnt, and the chakra went back to Krishna. 244. Balarama kills Dvivida. In the meantime, Balarama had another adventure. He was very fond of wandering in the forest on the hill Revataka, which was very near their country, Anarta. One day while he was there, with his many women, Balarama encountered a monkey by name Dvivida. Dvivida was a monkey, and he had been a great friend of Naraka, who had been killed by Krishna. This Dvivida was also an ancient monkey. He was the brother of Mainda. He was once the minister of Sugriva during the Treta Yuga. Time perhaps dulls the sensibilities of even the good. How else can one explain the fact that this monkey, which had spent so much time with Rama, could become so wicked? Anyway, he became a devoted friend of Naraka. At his death, Dvivida decided to avenge the killing of his dear friend. He was bent on destroying the cities and the villages and the Gokulas systematically. He would pull out small hillocks, and with these as weapons he would destroy entire villages. His anger was mostly against Krishna, and so he was aiming to destroy as much of Anarta as possible. Sadgurunath Maharaj Ki Jai. Thank you for coming. I hope you come again.